You see the little shit going. That's a video. Wow, okay. Just got through watching a segment of Anthony Joshua throwing his left hook, displaying his stunning upper body strength as he unleashes power hooks while sitting down on these punches. Now, what I can see of Anthony Joshua, the left hook is still there. I think that is probably one of his best weapons, if not his best weapon, because you know the right uppercut is also lethal. The left uppercut will set you up. And if you put them together, you know you got double dragons, right? Now, looking at Anthony Joshua, what I can see, it still looks like he's maintaining his weight. I think he's been following the Klitschko diet like he did following his first defeat with his rematch with Andy Ruiz. So he still looks lean, okay, which is good. The left hook had some snap in it. It definitely had power in it, you know. That's a good term, upper body strength, because that's exactly, he was turning, you know, with his hips into that punch. Okay, so it had some spark behind it, definitely. You know, it's a great inside weapon for Anthony Joshua. I think that somebody like Kubrat Pulev would have to defeat him on the outside, you know, because Pulev does have a good jab. He has a snappy jab, and that snappy jab he can throw from anywhere, and he likes to throw that right hook. I think Anthony Joshua, looking at this footage here, I think he would be better off in the inside. However, the guy just as tall as him, because Kubrat's what, about 6'4", 6'5"? You know, I think at the end of the day, you know, that would be one of the punches that gets Kubrat Pulev out of there, right? Because he's not a fighter that likes to get on the inside as much, okay? He likes to, you know, catch you with a right hand from a distance, you know, kind of put you in the mind of Deontay Wilder, you know, for a little bit, because Wilder wants you at a certain range and bow, because he'll throw it from any angle. But these left hooks, they do look lethal. You know, looking at Anthony Joshua, I'll send the link below to let you guys check this footage up. The way he was landing that left hook, it's like this. It looked like George Foreman when he was in Zaire, throwing those body chops. You know, the left hook to the body, the right hook to the body, but he was leaning into it, just bow, relentless punching, and he was definitely putting his weight into it. You know, and it's weird to really compare that, but that's exactly what I thought of when I thought of Anthony Joshua ripping this body bag like that. You know, you don't want to get caught with that left hook. You don't. You know, a lot of people talk about punching power, but people forget very easily. They talk about the chin. They talk about the weaknesses like that. But a lot of people, you hardly ever hear them saying, hey man, be careful. You do not want to get hit with that left hook. If you don't believe me, ask Andy Ruiz, right? Ask him about the left hook. First time he ever been down, it was when he got hit at the end of those left hooks that Anthony Joshua was throwing. Even though he lost that night, right? And that was the beginning of the end, because that made him too overzealous, and he tried to steal the show and close the show. But the left hook still remains the same, okay? The left hook will put you down. It will put you down. It can put you out, you know? And it just shows you something about Anthony Joshua, that he's always training. You know what I mean? He's one of those guys that a lot of people hate him. You might hate him. You might like him. I hate him. But he does work hard, okay? That's just not genetics at all. It's hard work and dedication that this young man puts in, you know? And, and one thing you haven't heard from Joshua, you never had heard him slack off from the gym, slack off from training. He's a gym rat. He dedicates himself, to the workout. He dominates the exercise. That's exactly how you should do it, And that's pretty much, I think, one thing that puts him ahead of certain fighters that may have more skill than him. Not comparing him to Tyson Fury or anything like that, but I think Anthony Joshua is a guy that knows he has to put in the work in order to be prepared. But again, the most important thing is he looks slimmed down. He looks the same amount, but another important thing is he hasn't lost that snap in that left hook. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Anthony Joshua's ripping left hook to the body and his upper body strength. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.